Welcome back to Lion News. My name is Cadence.
And I'm Mossy.
And here are this week's announcements. The Ozona Lions varsity football team season came to an end Friday with a 35-14 loss against Anson in the bi-district playoff round. Reporters Sofia Elizondo and Mia Rodriguez talked to Coach Jason Pitts and some of the football players about this season.
The Ozona Lions finished an incredible season with a 10-0 record for the regular season and a district championship.
Through hard work, through listening to the coaching, this goes back to long before I got here. My coaches were getting them ready for this upcoming season. This senior group was already good. It's just hard work, but 10-0 is something that most people don't do. There's a lot of people that don't win 10 games ever in their career, don't go through a season ever. There's coaches that have coached for 20, 30 years that have never been undefeated. So that's a big time accomplishment no matter what happens after that game. So that's a pretty big deal.
Seniors Andres Quiroz, Jacoby Ramos, and Ryan Ramos talked about how important chemistry was and what it's like to play on this year's team.
Chemistry is everything. You got to know what you're doing. You got to communicate with your teammates. You got to trust your teammates, and just from there, just go at it and go in.
Means a lot to me. I've been with my friends all the way since we were freshmen and started last year, so hopefully we could do something special, but it means a lot to me.
It feels pretty good. It means a lot to be able to play with all my classmates again, all my friends.
For Jacoby Ramos, this was a comeback season due to an injury before games began.
My injury, I had a torn ACL and a torn meniscus on both sides, and basically everything in my knee was torn. Yeah, I feel good. It's good to be back with my friends, but yeah, I think I'm 100% and pretty much where I started.
While the Lions' playoff run was cut short, Coach Pitts said the Lions accomplishes a great deal throughout the season.
Let's just go out and win as much as we possibly can, and somebody's got to win a bunch of games, so why not us? And they kind of embrace that. So really, overall, there were stats. We were the 7th highest scoring team in the history of Texas high school football. Christian had 3,667 yards rushing. Offensive line did well. Preddy played well. The defense was a brand new defense. JP ran all over the place. Caleb Moan, great. Lots of individual great stuff, but mostly just the buy-in from the kids is probably the best thing.
Coach Pitts also said he is already looking ahead into next season.
We are just going to build on what we've already started. Off seasons, all season. We're going to be big, strong, fast. We're going to work whatever we need to work, whether that's hips, necks, specific skills, whatever that may be. But you take what we do every day in off season, you carry that into each sport. I expect nothing but success to come in each sport too. And winning breeds winning. So we're just going to keep winning and carry that over to the next year and then see what we can make this machine into.
The Maestro Art Projects Board of Directors is pleased to announce that OHS Braden Claiborne is this year's recipient of the Beginning the College Journey Scholarship. Braden will be granted $3,000 to help fund his college auditions and search for a school to continue his journey in theatrical arts. Reporters Lindsay Galindo and Nicole Rojo talked to Braden and OHS teacher Dr. Ferris about this award.
Braden Claiborne, a theater student at OHS, was awarded a $3,000 Beginning of the College Journey Scholarship by the Maestro Arts Project of Directors to support his college auditions and theatrical arts education.
I figured it would be pretty helpful for the schools that I've been applying to for applications and stuff like that, and receiving it makes me feel really good about how I did in my application and the impact that I've given on them, the impression that I've given them. But I do often think whether or not I should have been the one to receive it, but I am still pretty happy that I got it.
Theater arts teacher and director Dr. Ferris shares how Braden has worked hard, taking on challenging roles, rehearsing long hours, and constantly improving his acting. His commitment has made him stand out in our theater program.
Braden's pretty exceptional when it comes to acting, and I think over the past 2 years he's really started to see that, especially when he's getting the recognition from people like Maestro, myself, and other people out in the field. I think that it has given him the courage to step into this difficult world and to try it.
Scholarships like this open doors to new opportunities that help young actors continue their journey. For Brayden, it's a chance to take the next big step toward his future in the performing arts.
I hope that it takes me pretty far. Even if it doesn't, my education, starting out of high school, wherever college I go to, I hope I get to learn and get to use my skills.
The school community is proud in cheering him on as he moves forward. Reporting for Lion News, this is Nicole Rojo
and Lindsay Galindo.
Ozona Middle School hosted the Veterans Day ceremony on November 11th. Reporters Mira Damian, Marely Rodriguez, and Vince Porres covered the event.
OMS teachers and students honor the local veterans by holding a celebration and brunch for them at the middle school gym.
We talked with local veterans about their jobs when they were in the military, starting with Coach Cruz and Judge Temblunga.
I served in the United States Army, and I was a 63 Alpha, which is an Abrams tank mechanic.
I served in the United States Marine Corps in 1980. As soon as I graduated, I left to join the Marine Corps. I became a heavy vehicle operator and then also a maintenance management.
Rico and Rogelio Estrada did the honors of hoisting the flags. They both had recently completed their boot camp service in the Marine Corps.
So I'm part of the Marine Corps. My job is a vehicle mechanic. I'm also in the Marine Corps. I'm a 2800 electronic maintenance.
As a final note, we asked all of them what experience stayed with them as time went on during their service.
The camaraderie and the brotherhood that is formed. You go through a lot of challenges together, good and bad, and just those relationships is what really sticks out to me.
Experiences that I was able to travel different places. I went to Norway, I went to Philippines, Okinawa, different areas of the world that most people don't get to see. So it's an experience that you'll never forget, and especially when you start meeting people from different areas and different countries that become friends. So that's a good experience.
Mostly the leadership. Those times you get put in a position where you got to lead your whole platoon or in leadership roles that you just never see it coming. You just got to try your best, and hopefully they're on the same page as you are. Say the same thing when something ain't going right on a mission or something, a practice mission. You got to find a way to lead the same platoon or your squad to the final objective.
The OHS Lady Lions will be hosting the Ozona tournament Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Varsity games will be played in the OHS Davidson Gym, and JV games will be played in the OHS Auxiliary Gym. Varsity games will be live streamed at OzonaLions.com or on the Ozona Lions app. Good luck, Lady Lions. Next week is Thanksgiving. Crockett County schools will be closed from November 24th through the 28th for the holiday. Classes will resume Monday, December 1st. Reporters Cadence Tambunga and Masi Ramirez have a special Thanksgiving Would You Rather story.
Me and Masi did a Thanksgiving Q&A and a Thanksgiving Would You Rather. We first went to the OES and asked Adeline what her favorite family tradition was for Thanksgiving.
Going to Midland with my uncle and having the Thanksgiving party.
Then we asked her, would you rather have ham or turkey?
Ham, because I don't really like turkey.
We then went to the OMS and we asked Madeline if she would rather cancel Halloween or cancel Thanksgiving.
I would probably cancel Halloween because I'm not as much with my family than I am in Thanksgiving, and I like being with my family.
We also asked if she would rather cook the whole Thanksgiving meal or do all the dishes.
I'd rather cook because I like cooking and I don't like washing dishes at all.
We asked her brother if he would rather eat pumpkin pie or pecan pie.
Pumpkin.
Why?
Tastes better with whipped cream.
For our last question, we asked him what his favorite family tradition for Thanksgiving was.
Get together and play games.
And for the OHS, we interviewed DJ Esparza and asked him pumpkin pie or pecan pie.
I prefer pecan pie because I feel like it's sweeter than pumpkin pie, and pecans are better.
We then asked him, would you rather cook the entire Thanksgiving meal or do the dishes after Thanksgiving?
I'd rather cook the entire Thanksgiving meal. I enjoy cooking, and I'd rather cook than clean up after everybody and their mess.
We then interviewed Art and asked him, would you rather cancel Thanksgiving or cancel Halloween?
I would cancel Halloween because Thanksgiving is the day you show the appreciation of all the things you're thankful for.
To conclude our interview, we asked him, would you rather eat turkey or ham?
Ham, because it comes from the butt of the pig.
Thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Beef, rice, Jesus Christ, and Byron. Who? Byron!
That's all for this week's Lion News. Remember, every step, Lion Pride.